I was trying to not make him angry at any point because I wanted to get the kids off that bus that day safe. He wanted to sing with the children. He wanted to sing "The Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round," but they was not trying to sing with him. They were scared.
472 coming up on the intersection Highway 5 and 89, 40 miles an hour.
I saw the red light coming towards us. I was thinking, oh God, my heart rate, it was racing. Oh God, I hope he stopped.
Put me in right to back, Henry 44.
13.
.2630 North Main Tractor Supply reporting a shoplifter. Going to be a male with a shopping cart full of items. She stated to be in or near a gold 4-door car.
Okay, BMF.
Dispatch notified the officer in that district, which happened to be Officer Sarah Berry. Nothing about that call showed any red flags of anything other than a shoplifting.
The vehicle just almost hit me. I'll be behind it. Stand by for tag.
The suspect tried to hit her. Instantly, it changes your whole feeling of the call. That's one of your coworkers. That's part of your family. You ain't gonna hurt them. We need to catch this guy. I'm a high rate of bleed.
Lionel, we're heading back north.
I was able to get behind Officer Berry.
Northbound, A northeast.
We were within feet, for sure, of that truck.
What's your speed? About 50 right now.
It was obvious that this guy was not gonna stop.
Okay, what's your location now?
Coming up on 22nd northbound.
Then you start to ask, what's he running for and why? It's not like they robbed a bank or a jewelry store.
You know, it's fun. PD's in pursuit requesting assistance in Commerce on Main. Vehicle be a gold 2005 Toyota 4-door.
Another officer called the store and discovered that the items he had stolen consisted of a large machete, several other smaller in-length machetes, several fixed blade knives, and multiple pocket knives. Where's he headed to with those weapons? What's his plans if he gets away? Who's he gonna hurt?
All the officers that are hearing that, it really gets your adrenaline going.
3 and 9, I'm showing 6-minute bell.
This is serious, and we need to get this guy caught.
Northbound Main Street, northbound Main Street.
units. They're eastbound on 50 Road from Main and Commerce. Repeat, eastbound 50 Road from Main and Commerce.
We quickly made our way out of town.
Still eastbound. We're going to be eastbound 69. I'm going to try to stop 6 at 90 Road.
1004, be advised, we're going to try stop 6 at 90 Road and 59A.
As we approached, troopers were able to get set up.
Unit southbound passing Buffalo Run. Southbound from Buffalo Run.
East Mississippi State. I know we're westbound 90 Road, westbound 90 Road. Well, it didn't work. Things you got to think about at that point. What tools do we have at our disposal to handle the situation successfully and safely? We're westbound from Elm, we're going northbound, 1 block west of Elm. I thought he was going to crash into them.
East on Lincoln, east on Lincoln.
We ended up right back into some residential areas, and that's where people get hurt.
Double past the country club. Go back northbound.
Eastbound on Washington, Ronnie, just drive off on
Northbound McKinley from the country club. Repeat, northbound McKinley from the country club.
Southbound, eastbound, now on Yale. Eastbound on Yale, can be a dead end. He's got nowhere to go. What's gonna happen next? Finally, he's gonna go through yards. He's going through yards.
Vehicle going through yard 1007.
Is this getting too dangerous? How much harder can he run? Eastbound Harvard, eastbound Harvard.
Eastbound Harvard 1007.
We're going to go through a pasture or a field. I was just as shocked as everybody else. It's a very uncommon place to be in a pursuit. We're going to get stuck out here in this pasture or in this farm field. It was unbelievable, the terrain we were pursuing in. Man, I drove that car hard. But I just felt like if we could get him to slow down, the mud would stop the car.
Someone box him in or no?
to 597. I'm going to be out of it. I'm stuck in the field.
When Officer Barry got stuck, it was just one less car in the pursuit.
Go around him, Honker.
I was able to get up almost next to him. I drew my duty gun. People are gonna listen a little closer when they've got a 9mm pointed at them.
Miami, he just tried to sideswipe a Miami Nation unit.
Pointing my gun at him. I was giving him orders to stop the car.
Unfortunately, the suspect was able to gain speed and traction at that point. Westbound, we're gonna head towards the golf course, guys. Westbound to the golf course.
Seeing a Toyota Camry outrun a line of police cars through a muddy field, it's not something you expect to see when you go into work that day.
We're in the golf course now.
I can't believe that Camry made it through all that. Nothing could stop this car.
Once he got out of the field, it's just like a kick in the gut. That was our chance to stop it, and it didn't happen. We're gonna come back out on Yale. Southbound, Clifton. East on Harvard again.
Eastbound Harbor, 1010.
We ended up right back into some residential areas.
Continuing westbound on Rockdale.
Westbound Rockdale, 1011.
He drove with absolutely no regard to human life. It just crosses your mind as you pass playgrounds and you're looking for kids.
West on 4th Avenue, west on 4th Avenue.
The longer a pursuit goes, you wonder what's gonna happen at the end.
North on Main, north on Main.
He crossed the center line. There's just so many aggressive maneuvers.
19.
There's a flat tire is coming for now, northbound.
How much longer are we gonna allow this pursuit to continue?
121 on the trooper go by.
Yeah, let him finish it. The Oklahoma Highway Patrol is the only agency allowed to perform a pit maneuver, the last tool in our toolbox. It's very dangerous.
112 location.
Southbound East Street.
Pit maneuver, the big stop.
1021.
If you know somebody's armed, your senses are a little higher. During the search of the suspect's vehicle, there were multiple tools and large knives found. What were his plans with those? Was his intentions to harm somebody with them?
We had a call from a female at 1010 North First, advised that a white male, orange t-shirt, dark blue pants, bald head, came up to her with a knife. He then proceeded to get on the school bus, headed down North First, headed to Pinewood Elementary. She's advising he is not a driver. It'll be bus number 47.
3-3, was he threatening with the knife, or did he just have a knife on him?
She advised that he pulled a knife on her.
10-4, can you contact the bus yard and see if he's supposed to be on that bus?
They're trying to make contact with the bus at this time.
When you hear school bus, you're like, it makes you kind of step back. You're like, man, this is super important.
Confirm if there's any children on the bus.
Yes, 10-4.
10-4, do we know how many?
No, the bus depot was unable to make contact.
We were looking at our supervisors. How do we respond to this? What was the response for a bus hijacking? The immediate feeling was the blood rushing from your body. What is this man going to do with these children? All the detectives were listening to the radio, trying to determine what's going on and where they were at.
The bus depot supervisor advised that they had contact with the bus driver. They advised that she's on Tonyville Road. All units en route. The male subject came across the driver's radio, advised explicitly that he was messed up in the head. That's all we have, no more contact.
There is no playbook for this type of event. This is something that we've never trained for, so there was no, if this occurs, this is what we do.
I had no idea what the suspect's motive was. Was he motivated to hurt somebody or just trying to escape?
3-3, has he made any demands?
No, just,
The nightmare behind this situation was what he was going to do to the children, what he could do to the bus driver.
I had 11 children that morning on board. They were elementary children. The oldest child probably was 10. We were on Martin Street. This young man got on the bus and he told me to shut the door and drive. And I said, "Excuse me?" That's when he reached in his pocket and pulled out a knife. And I just said, okay. He wanted to take the wheel. He asked me to jump up out of the seat and let him drive. So he sat down and he took off. He was talking like some kind of demons was going on with him. The children were scared. They were crying. My motherhood kicked in. It's like, I got to take care of these children. And I just kept reassuring them that we was going to be okay.
I was working to get in position to intercept the school bus. They were coming directly towards me. I made a decision at that point to get in front of the school bus to try to stop it.
Captain, I've got visual, I believe. Need a hijack middle, we'll be taking it. They're about to approach me, I'm gonna try and stop it.
I thought, okay, if I pull in front of it, they're gonna stop. They're not gonna want to hit a police car. I realized very rapidly that they weren't gonna stop. They were either gonna hit me and wreck us both. I moved out of the way real fast.
Yeah, but I tried to stop in front of the bus, but they were going to ram me, so I moved out of the way.
The driver didn't care about the welfare of those children, and he would do whatever it took to get away.
I tried to stay as calm as possible. I never had it in my mind to grab the knife or grab the wheel. I was trying to not make him angry at any point because I wanted to get the kids off that bus that day safe. He wanted to sing with the children. He wanted to sing "The Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round." but they was not trying to sing with him. They were scared.
472 coming up on the intersection Highway 5 at 89, 40 miles an hour.
I saw the red light coming towards us. I was thinking, oh God, my heart rate, it was racing. Oh God, I hope he stopped.
472, we are going through the intersection at 89 to a red light.
I thought it was gonna be a collision at that point, right there. I knew then he was not gonna stop it. No stop sign, no stop light, none of that.
Cabot's gonna deploy spike strips.
10-4.
I was worried about what was he gonna do. Was he gonna try to drive the bus on the rims, which makes it more dangerous? Was he gonna stop and hold the kids hostage?
They're gonna deploy them at Mountain Springs Road. Mountain Springs Road.
I've got my spikes set up. I see the bus crest the hill. You're gonna believe it. You see this big yellow front end of the school bus, all the blue lights and everything right behind it. That can't be real. The realization quickly hits you like, okay, game time, this is it. You gotta make sure that you're the one that's gonna be able to stop the bus.
We started going down, and that's when I realized that the state troopers had a roadblock down there.
Cabot just deployed them at this intersection we're coming up on. Be prepared to move up.
The guy that was driving the bus said they threw the spike strips.
And then he immediately veers off the road and is driving right at me, and there's nowhere for me to go. It's a 30,000-pound bus. You're like, this is it. There's no way I can get out of the way in time. There was no doubt in my mind that I was fixing to know what yellow tasted like.
What is the suspect doing? Is he hurting somebody? Is he trying to flee? What is he doing?
We get the door open. He stands up out of the seat.
I jumped up and I ran to the back of the bus and I said, come on guys, let's go, let's go.
I ran to the emergency door and started picking kids up and just tossing them off the bus as fast as I can. Kids screaming, scared for their life. You could see it in their eyes. I'll never get those images out of my head.
Go, come on, go. Get down!
We pull the suspect off the bus and we take him to the ground and we put him in handcuffs there, and then it's over with.
Who do you work for? I don't. Okay. Where'd you get the bus? Second stop. Stopped it. You stopped it? Yeah, because I was scared.
Everybody's safe. It's under control.
472 got one in custody.
Can you tell us what happened today from the beginning? I just believe I was given a bad shot of dope.
At what time did you have a shot of dope?
About 5 this morning, around 3.
What was your reasoning for getting on the bus? What was your reason?
Because I was afraid they were going to physically kill me. I really wanted to say bye to my family.
All my superintendents, they said I did exactly what I should have done that day, that I shouldn't have done nothing different. So I was very proud. It was a proud moment.